Australia, eh? She must have been planning that for a while.
Thanks. Why don't you twist the knife in a bit further?
Well, it's not inconceivable that you could go over now and again.
Oh, come on, Dad. It's the other side of the world. She couldn't have gotten further away from me if she'd tried, could she?
It's a pity Mum doesn't still work at the travel agent. She could have sorted you out a special deal.
That's enough. Just as you don't know what it's like to feel love for a child.
Well, he can't have loved it that much, can he? Otherwise he wouldn't screwed up.
Yeah, well, you're the last person to pronounce on other people's problems.
Actually, for once, I agree with her. He's had this coming for a long time.
Oh, this is great. Talk about kicking a man when he's down. I've just lost everything I ever had. I mean, what is it with this family, eh?
Well, you've got my sympathy. Whatever else he's done, I've never doubted his love for Simon for a minute.
Yeah, but what good's that if he's going to go around marrying everything in a skirt?
Yes, all right, Deirdre, point taken. I admit it, I've done bad, all right? And I don't deserve your sympathy, but please, can you just lay off this morning, both of you?
Hi, Maya.
Dev?
Yeah. Well, no, I just thought I'd see how you were.
I'm fine.
Good.
Good, only last night wasn't, you know, a great success.
No, I'm sorry about that.
No, come on, you should be sorry.
And, you know, if I was going too quickly, then,
No, it wasn't that.
Listen, why don't we meet up and talk about this? I was just wondering, you free tonight?
I, can't tonight. I've got a lot of work to do.
Work?
On a weekend?
Well, I've got a big day in court on Monday.
Listen, Maya, if you're trying to let me down gently, then I'm not
doing that, Dev, I swear. I'll talk to you on Monday, okay?
Yeah, that's what you want.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Never mind, Dev. The course of true love never did run smooth.
That's that settled then.
What?
The Gazette. Coming round to shop at 12 o'clock to launch my new pie.
Well, if you can't see, that's going to make things worse.
Folk are spreading malicious rumours about my produce. It has to be nipped in bud.
It were a couple of more on that no one believes anyway that's been gobbing off, that's all.
It were a couple of sparks in Pudding Lane what set off the Great Fire of London.
Well, if you do get Gazette, you will be fanning flames. Be all over town by tomorrow.
Yes, folk will know about the new addition to the Elliot meat repertoire.
They'll know what Kirk and Les have been saying. Journalists ain't stupid, Dad. They're trained to sniff things out.
Then they'll have two stories to choose from, won't they? One about an highly respected family butcher, cue photograph, you, me and our Joshua.
Do you want us to be there?
Certainly, my love, oh yes. And the other, a cock and bull tale from a couple of slack-jawed cretins who spent half their time in prison.
Kirk's never been in prison.
I said half, didn't I?
I need to talk to you about this satellite navigation thing. 11 o'clock in the office, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Trouble in paradise?
Man, I just know where I stand with this woman, you know what I mean? Like, no, come on. I mean, one minute she's hot, next minute she's putting the brakes on. It's just...
Well, could mean anything. Maybe moving too fast.
Well, that's what I thought, but...
Well, maybe she's not sure.
Yeah, whenever I put that to her, she says no, you know? She says, like, everything's fine.
Well, how do you feel about it?
It's early days, but yeah, I'm interested.
Well, then maybe you're going to have to tell her that. And wrap it up in a big gesture like, flowers, say.
Flowers, yeah?
Flowers. 11 o'clock, don't forget.
You think flowers, yeah?
Flowers.
Yeah.
Shelley, love, that's what we pay Kieran for.
It's all right, it's keeping me busy.
Oh, come on, let me help you.
No, Mum, it's all right.
Nobody goes through what you just have and comes out of it all right.
They do once they get in the stride.
What's more, nobody expects it of you either.
I'm not interested what other people think.
Look, love, why don't you go away for a few days? I can manage here. Take yourself off for a bit.
In the middle of November?
Well, you can get a cheap trip to the Canaries or somewhere.
Well, on my own, I'd go mad.
Well, take a friend.
Oh, Mum, I'm all right, I'm fine.
You can't just brush this aside, love. It's gonna take time.
See, that's where you're wrong. That man's had enough of my time already. I'm not giving him one more minute.
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Yourself?
I want to know what you're going to do about the bookies.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Well, when you do, could you let me know?
Look, I'm sorry, Sal, can it wait? I've got so much on my mind, OK? But when I do make a decision, I will let you know. I promise.
Cheers.
You played a blinder there the other night, man. Even by your standards.
Yeah, oh, right. You're gonna have a go at me and all.
What were you thinking, man?
Look, I thought Lucy would give me another chance, OK? And if that meant me seeing Simon... Anyway, what do you mean by my standards? That's a bit rich coming from the likes of you, innit?
I've never humiliated a woman in public like that.
Hang on. This is the same Shelley we're talking about, innit? That one you tried to get into bed when me and her were engaged.
I thought we promised never to mention that again.
Well, it looks like you need a bit of reminding, because I'll tell you what, mate, I'll be damned if I'm taking any lectures from the likes of you.
At least when it was over, I left her alone. I didn't keep going back upsetting her.
Look, it was a difficult decision between Simon and Shelley I had to make, all right?
I didn't crack on like I had some highfalutin motive either.
I can't even believe I'm hearing this. After all that trouble I went to keep the peace between you and Shelley. You'd have lost that job ages ago if it weren't for me, Kieran.
I nearly did lose that job when it all came out about you and your other life.
Well, that's what makes her for, isn't it?
I told you time and again, forget Lucy.
I tried.
I don't think I can help you anymore.
What does that mean?
If I'm gonna marry Sunita, right, I gotta keep my job. I can't go upsetting Bev and Shelley again.
So we're not mates anymore?
I'm in a very awkward position right now. I just hope you can understand that.
Fine.
It's very kind of you to come. You must be terribly busy, love.
Hey, shouldn't you be working, Bessie Williams?
I heard this was happening, so I slipped out.
I didn't know you were a fan of Fred's pies.
He's been trying to do my hot pot down for one of these new ones. I'm watching every move he makes.
Really rude. I'll say a few words about the pie, and then we'll hand out a few free samples, and you can take a few pictures, right?
Fine. Let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, you are. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today in the esteemed presence of the Weatherfield Gazette to launch Elliot & Son's new delicacy. Using only the finest ingredients and skills...
But why did it give me salmonella poisoning? Yeah, and me. It's a public health hazard, that shop. It should be shut down.
Local rabble, take the notice.
If you know what his ears, then, pies.
Well said, love.
And he didn't even give us any compensation.
Clear off, you two. I said clear off. Just ignore them.
Well, it's a fair question, Mr. Elliot. If the pies have made the mill, how are you going to answer it?
Drivers don't like it. It's too expensive.
Stuff the drivers, Stephen.
Dev, they're our biggest asset. The best thing we've done lately is employ a woman driver. Tracy is meeting a real need out there.
Yeah, well, I agree with that last statement, right reluctantly.
This is where we score. The personal touch, not technology. I'm not even sure whether it's any good.
Oh, come on.
OK. We'll see, shall we? We'll send 2 drivers out to the same location, one with a street atlas, the other one with this sat-nav, and then we'll see who comes back first.
What, like borrow a car?
I can arrange that.
No. No, I mean, what's it going to prove anyway? Right? Since no one on the firm wants it, right, a person with a sat-nav is going to lose on purpose.
Well, then you drive the car.
Yeah, and who drives the other one? Duh, someone with a route already planned. Bing, what, like you?
No, one of the others.
That you tipped off?
No.
Oh, really? Now, how do I know that?
Well, you just have to trust me.
There's no wrong with them pies.
Hey, you! I bet Dracula himself's had his fangs into them.
Then how come nobody else has been taken poorly?
Well, there's 2 of us been laid low. How many more do you want? Hey, and if they're that good, why did you come round to our house the other night? Trying to bribe me and him to stay quiet?
I did no such thing.
12 cans of beer he offered me. Oh, yeah, sounds like Fred, that.
See, do you think I'd be that daft to get the press here if that were true?
No comment.
Go waddle around and give everybody samples.
No, good idea. Then they can taste them.
All I can say is don't be far from a lavvy if you're having one of them.
Now, see, that's enough. There's no wrong with them pies, and to prove it, I'm going to give a piece to my own grandson. Claire, fetch our Joshua.
How old's your grandson?
18 months.
19 months.
And he means more to me than anything else.
But you'll risk one of these pies on him.
There is no risk! That's the whole point! Now then, our Joshua.
I'm sorry, Mr. Elliot, but I can't let you do this.
Hey?
Just not right using an innocent child like this.
At least she's got some sense. Will you get out that road?
I'm paid to use my discretion over what's in Joshua's best interests.
Aye, and it's this business what pays your shift.
But I still won't let him be used as a guinea pig. Now, you can do what you like, but Joshua's not having any of that pie, and that is final.
Hey, get that down, hey? Hear that?
Right, you got it now.
Oh, please, I'm fine.
Les, I've got a job for you.
Right.
So you're not exactly up against the brain of Britain.
No, you sure you haven't primed it?
Red hot Fred's pie.
Sit up, you. Here.
What's this?
Red Lion where? It's about 12 miles away. Look it up in your A to Z. Dad's going to be on the same job.
Hey, what for?
Because he's using sat-nav and no map. First one back wins.
What's that in aid of?
Just to see how good it is.
Well, that's not fair. He's bound to win.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Oh, right. And if I lose, does that mean we get sat-nav installed? Well, I'm not having that held against me.
It won't be.
Hey, how am I getting paid? I'm not doing it otherwise.
You think you're being set up? Look, you'll get your money.
Right. Now, what happens when we get there?
Right, there's a bloke called Declan works behind the bar. Give you each an envelope to bring back. That way, I know you both got there. OK? Mm-hmm. Les?
Go on, then.
Right, time starts now.
Hang on, hang on.
You do know what damage you've just caused.
I'm sorry.
It'll be all over the Gazette tomorrow morning. Could even get into Nationals.
Well, they try warning you, Dad.
I had everything under control till Madame here opened her mouth. Don't think she knows something about my meat.
I know there's nothing wrong with your pies.
Then why did you stop me?
Because of the principal. He's exploiting an innocent child.
Exploiting? You talk as if I'm trying to shove him up chimneys.
Well, for what it's worth, I agree with her.
You what?
You was more worried about your own reputation, your own grandson. Well, if there was something wrong with pies.
Not you and all.
Well, you've got to be careful at that age, especially with spice and stuff.
So you do think I'm trying to poison him, do you?
No, I'm saying you wasn't thinking straight. You only did it when Kirk and Les said you tried to bribe him.
Bribe's a bit strong.
Dad, the fact is, you're in an hole and you keep on digging. If you want to blame someone, then take a look in the mirror and stop laying it all off on Claire. Because on this one, I'm behind her all the way.
The look on Fred's face, though. Talk about a mouse at road, eh?
You've got nothing better to do than hang around here gassing all day. Shouldn't you be out looking for a job?
I am.
Well, you could have fooled me, because you never budged since you got back from down south.
That is not true.
There'll be loads of jobs in Manchester, he said. I'll be spoilt for choice.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
Well, what went wrong?
Well, I have looked, Mum. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, well, it's crystal clear to me. Jobs do not just fall out of the sky when you're sitting around on your backside all day.
I've tried, Mum, honest.
Well, try harder.
Any sign of devil, Les?
You said no radio contact unless it were an emergency.
Well, what's this?
Never mind.
What emergency?
Look, money is running out at number 11 Coronation Street, so go on, out and find a job.
Any thoughts on what you might do next?
Well, yeah. I don't think there's anything around here for me anymore.
Well, you're bound to feel that now. A couple of weeks, everything will look different.
No. I feel like a pariah. Half the people around here don't want to talk to me. Deirdre, she can't even stand to look at me. Can't drink in my local.
Where would you go?
Oh, I've already decided that. I'm going to go back to Plymouth.
Plymouth?
Yeah.
But that means I'd hardly see you.
I know, but that's where all my contacts are. There's an old mate of mine, he's agreed to put me up on his floor till I find my feet. You know, once the book is sold and the money's sorted out, I'll be fine, don't worry.
No, look, I really think you should wait. This is a knee-jerk reaction.
No, it's not. Even my best mate, after 20-odd years, is not talking to me.
Look, Peter, please, just think about it. You're in no fit state for a start.
What, do you think I'm going to do something daft? Come on, don't.
It's not just that.
Look, Dad, please. I've made my mind up.
Am I interrupting something?
Peter's thinking of leaving Weatherfield.
Oh, when?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's one less for tea. I'll go and defrost them kippers.
I hope your ears were burning this morning.
Why?
Because no less a person than Dev Allahan admitted you were a welcome addition here.
Really? So
So I won't be getting the sack then?
Nah, seriously, things are going very well so far.
So you're pleased with me?
Very. Now, are you able to work this evening?
Is Les Battersby a loser?
No, it would seem. Hey, you're back.
Where's Deb?
Well, you're still out there.
Well, hey! Does this mean no satellites will be watching over me?
It would seem so.
Did I do well or what?
Oh, you're in here. Do you know where next week's rota is? Oh, love. Oh, oh, come on. Get it out. Oh, that's right.
I feel so stupid.
No, you're not.
And the punters are staring at me, asking me how I am.
That's because they care about you.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to get back to normal with all that going on?
That's why you need a break.
It's just running away, innit?
No, it isn't. It'll give you some distance on things. And by the time you come back, people will have forgotten all about it. They'll be talking about some other piece of gossip.
Maybe you're right.
And then you can think about starting afresh.
I don't know about that.
Where could you go?
Well, I've got an old school friend in Anglesey and she's always asking me to stay. Maybe I should give her a ring.
Yeah, go and give her a ring.
Yeah.
Leave me to worry about this place.
Are you sure you can manage?
Oh, you're back.
You can't beat an old-fashioned map, Deb.
Where'd you get a cab?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. And where did I get the navigation equipment? Some army surplus store?
I feel an excuse coming on.
Well, what's happened?
What's happened? Every time I went on a roundabout under a flyover, right, and there was 4 on the route that you chose.
Was it?
Yeah, little Miss Robo voice on the dashboard starts to sound like she's just dropped acid.
What do you mean?
What I mean? Right, the instructions went haywire. I was on one roundabout for 5 minutes before the thing told me which way to go.
Well, listen, you know, I mean, if you were to do it again...
Hey, no, listen, why don't we just forget it? All right, it's not worth the hassle. Nobody wants it. It's too expensive, right? So you win, all right? You win.
Well, if you say so, Dave.
Yeah, but listen, I wasn't fooled. I was not fooled. I just got more important things on my mind, all right?
I'll see ya. Excellent! So.
Oh, well, was it Duff equipment?
No, it wasn't.
It was, wasn't it? You chose that pub deliberate because you knew what happened, didn't you?
Are you casting aspersions on my character?
Look, I'm sorry about this morning. Sticking the boot in about Lucy. I didn't mean to be nasty.
Yes, you did. But that's the way we work, innit? You stab my back and I stab yours, eh?
Yeah, but even for me, it was pretty tactless.
Yeah, do you know what? I think you're just jealous because I made a bigger mess of my life than you ever yours.
Yeah, I'm going to miss you. The only person around here who can actually have a laugh with.
Yeah? Oh, well, look on the bright side. At least I'm not going to regress you up to Roy Cropper, am I?
You will keep that to yourself, won't you?
Yeah, of course I will. But I do think you should tell Steve, though, Tracy. You know, I didn't find out I had a baby until it was too late, and look what it's done to me. Come on.
The topic isn't open for discussion, Peter.
OK, all right, fine.
Where are you off?
Oh, Sal, I'm sorry, I meant to ring you. I'm going away.
Where?
To Plymouth.
What, on holiday?
No, for good.
And what about my job?
Well, I'll put you a cheque in the post.
So I'm fired?
I couldn't keep the shop open, could I?
Oh, well, thanks for telling me.
I'm sorry.
I would have turned up tomorrow if I hadn't bumped into you.
It's just that I've had that much on my mind. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd sorted yourself.
Look, I've had more on my mind than your flaming job, Sal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
It's all right, Peter. I should have learnt by now. You only think about yourself. It's my fault entirely.
Sorry, sir.
Have a good time, won't you?
I will.
You walk this time of year on that beach, blow all your troubles away.
I hope so. Kieran's right, you'll come back a new woman. Come on, love, get in.
Good timing.
Ah, well, onwards and upwards, eh, Peter?
Yeah, I'm sorry I've caused you so much trouble, Deirdre.
Had no choice, had I?
Well, maybe I can make it up to you, one day, eh? Right, OK, see you.
Take care.
And you, hey, look after yourself and that baby.
I will.
Listen, promise you'll always keep in touch.
Of course.
And I'll always be here for you, whatever happens, you know that.
Yes, I know that.
And I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
Hey, and don't blame yourself for my mistakes, OK? Dad, you've been absolutely brilliant over all this. OK. Right, I'm off.
Right, well, what time do you expect to be there?
Oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. There's no rush. Not as if I've got any wives waiting for me.
Safe journey.
Bye.